Hey everybody, Matt Brown here. Just want to take a minute to show you my website, needbucksnow.com. This is an article I wrote today, April 20th, 2015. It's called Metal Detector Treasures Found in Georgia. Scroll down. It says, on April 3rd, 1865, General Robert E. Lee, with his Confederate army beaten and in ruins, surrendered the Union General Ulysses S. Grant at the Appommatox, courthouse in Georgia. The Confederate Army had a great deal of gold left over to fund the war, and it is rumored that a lot of it was buried somewhere in the state of Georgia. This has fueled many legends of where it could be located and what you could find as well. Two college women were best of friends, but were also as different as they could be. Gina was outgoing and strong-willed, with chocolate brown hair and a broad smile. Lucy was quiet and kept to herself mostly, with strawberry blonde hair, and was always reading. Both had a deep love of treasure hunting and the thrill of finding something that was buried in the ground. They were determined to find the Confederate gold left behind when the army surrendered, and also wanted to find some of the lost gold that the Cherokee Indians had mined from deep in the Appalachian mountains. They set out on an adventure they would never forget. The two decided they would head for the Chattahoochee National Forest, near where Sherman had made his infamous march to the sea. The forest was unusually quiet as they arrived, and all they saw were some very old structures that still remained. It was already beginning to warm up this morning as Gina and Lucy began walking towards the old structures. They each had their own metal detector, and they began waving them side to side as they went along the path. Lucy began searching around an old broken down structure and quickly got a hit around them. Gina started helping her dig up the ground, and they were both surprised to find an old gate latch. There was no value to it, but they were still getting a hit after they had pulled it out, and they continued searching around the same spot. Carefully, they kept on digging a few inches deeper, only to find an 1870 silver coin. They both smiled because this find could be worth a lot of money to the right collector. Gina quickly put it in her bag and continued using her metal detector. For a little while, there was nothing more to find in this area, and they both decided they would continue moving on to somewhere else. They began moving towards the streams that came down from the mountains that are in the area. There is also natural gold in Georgia, and the two figured they might as well look for that with the Confederate gold. The pair walked carefully through the area as they head through a grove of trees. They finally came to an open area with a small creek, and Gina broke out her gold pan set that she had just brought along with her, just in case. Sure, they would love to find the lost Confederate gold, but creek gold would always work too. Lucy began searching the stream bed with her metal detector, while Gina started panning for all the rocky sediment. They both figured that this would give them the best chance of finding gold, and they were not disappointed. Almost immediately, Lucy started getting strikes with her metal detector. She ended up finding an old, corroded, single-shot black powder pistol, which had apparently been a military pistol from back in the Civil War. Whose side was it from? Did this belong to the Confederate troops who might have buried the lost gold, or Union soldiers? It was hard to tell, and she wanted to get it appraised when she got back into town later. Gina kept digging near the small creek bed and was excited to find some gold flakes in the bottom of her pan. She put the tiny pieces of gold in a glass container so that she could collect them, but both of them kept moving into the water's edge, then back out again, while moving along the bank of the water in the same way. A few small nuggets were found near a placer deposit. Then at the edge of the clearing, there was a big strike with the metal detector, and both began digging frantically. They had found some more coins from the Civil War era inside a leather pouch. Already the two had found some money-providing items, and were going to continue looking for them as long as they could. But to read the rest of this article, just go to needbucksnow.com. To get my newest articles and reviews, just put your email address right here and get started today. Thank you. Bye.